That's why Paul said, I die daily. Paul said, I am crucified with Christ. Nevertheless I live, yet not I, but the Christ that liveth in me. What was Paul saying? The longer I stay on earth, it's the more that my picture is becoming destroyed. The more that my picture is becoming destroyed, it's more that the life of Christ is seen and manifest through me. Amen. I'm not trying to tell everybody, I don't want you to get sick. And God is not talking about sickness, but there's trials and situations and funny people and phony people that come your way to try your patience, because God is going to use them, amen, to get to the light. It is not about us having our way. It's not about us giving God the laundry list and commanding Him. Amen. We are on the receiving end. Amen. We're the one with the treasure in these earthen vessels. We ought to thank God that He chose us to put His treasure in us. Amen. As you're standing, there's a blessing in the breaking. Because if you don't hear it that way, you would count these trials as a weird thing. And if I'm correct, one of the New Testament writers said, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing has happened unto you. Not the kingdom people. We're not supposed to think like that. Kingdom people say, yes, that means He's getting to my vessel. Yes, He's going to get more glory. Yes, He's going to shine out of me. Yes, He's going to manifest more glory out of me. Yes, it's an opportunity for God to be large and in charge. I must decrease. Hallelujah. I must decrease my petty ways, my petty thoughts, amen, my little offended self, getting offended over little everything. My God, where is our backbone? Oh God, where is our maturity? Amen. If you can't run with the footmen, see, if we can't run with the footmen, if we can't even keep up with footmen because we're spiritually obese. I said spiritually. And we're not exercising it. We spiritually can't keep up. If you can't keep up with the footmen, how will you contend with the horsemen? In other words, there's another dimension that God is trying to get us to. While you're standing, everyone say with me, there's a blessing in the breaking. There's a blessing in the breaking. There's a blessing in the breaking. One more Bible verse, Bible story. The people were gathered outside. Jesus was outside. They didn't have enough food to feed the people. They didn't have enough food to feed the people. And they were getting ready. The disciples said, should we send them away hungry? And the Lord said, no, keep them right here. And He found a little boy with 5 loaves, 2 fish, and He blessed and braked it. And when He broke the bread, it began to multiply. There's a blessing in the breaking. It might hurt, but there's a blessing in the breaking. There's a blessing in the breaking. I want everything to be right in my life, I'll be honest with you. But there's a blessing in the breaking. There's multiplication that can come forth in the breaking. Except a grain of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. But once it falls into the ground and dies, it brings forth much fruit. There's a blessing in the breaking. As you're standing, amen, anybody, amen, that desires prayer for your situation that you're going through, oh, that maybe your perception just needs to change about it. Amen. The altar is open for any and anyone that wants to come. Maybe you need just some help to go through what you gotta go through by the grace of God. Maybe you don't realize you have a treasure inside of you and you've been throwing dirt upon the treasure. And God says you got a treasure inside of you. Don't you know who's inside of you? Amen. By the way, that treasure is worth more than all the rubies in the world. The treasure's worth more than all the diamonds in the world. There is no price on this treasure because it cost the Lord his life. Anybody for prayer? Anybody for prayer? We'll pray with you. We'll just pray that God bless you and that God will strengthen you, that God will keep you. Is there anyone for prayer? Come on out. The apostle said, I'm perplexed, persecuted, but not forsaken. Trouble on every side. Oh my gosh, what a life that everywhere he went there was trouble. What a life that everything he did he was attacked for practically. Incarcerated for preaching the gospel. Beaten for standing for Jesus. Anybody else for prayer? Singers are going to sing. There's a blessing come forward. There's a blessing in the breaking.